Oh my God. And we're live. Or I'm live. I don't know if I'm going to show this to people or not, but this is the first of hopefully many a YouTube video to come where I just come on. I'm hoping to do once a week. Come on every Saturday for the rest of 2024 and just give like a recap of the week that passed, I guess. Recap it, review it, talk about what went well, what didn't go well, what can I improve on, what went well, what didn't go well, what could I improve on in the week coming up, what did I learn from the past week, what am I proud of myself for doing, what do I deserve kudos for doing or not doing, which I guess we'll get to soon. And yeah, this is the first one. And I can't wait to look back on it and feel all sentimental and nostalgic. And, hopefully I will keep this up for the following 52 weeks. Yeah. Maybe this is going to become a life thing and I just do this throughout life. Hopefully it'll work. My little video diary thing. Like, good luck, Charlie. But I'm Teddy and I'm Charlie. Anyways, let's get into it. I have my little list here with just 3 things, and maybe I'll ramble, as I do, and intuitively speak as things just come to me. But yeah, I definitely want to keep this up and get in, footage and stuff of me traveling, because 2020, fall 2024, I'm going to be in Spain, darling. And then early 2025, I should be in South Korea for my year abroad. So that is very exciting. And I'm definitely gonna want to have this so I can be able to put my footage up and stuff and just have it. And hopefully this will force me to take pictures and videos and stuff, because that's something I feel like I need to do and I just don't get out and do it. And another one of my issues, I do things better in groups. Like if I have to do things by myself, if I have to plan something, especially if I have to plan something by myself, if I have to do things by myself, it's very hard for me to do, and sometimes it just doesn't get done. So whether I have people in Spain or South Korea to do things with that require picture taking, video taking, or even just getting out of wherever it is I'm living, hopefully this will inspire me to just get out there independently, solely by myself, if need be, to just do it. Yes, so mini vlogs when traveling, hopefully I can get those done in Spain and South Korea. Also, I need to talk about, my promise to upload weekly. And the last thing here is just my goals for 2023. What are they right now? I have some goals, but I don't think I really wrote them down, or I wrote them down on some loose leaf, and the loose leaf is now gone. But from the top of my head, what are the goals of 2023 for me? I definitely need to improve in my Spanish and my Korean. I need to do more. I need to do more speaking exercises. I need to get more serious with the studying, because I have to become like fluent. I have to become conversational. I can't, it'd be very embarrassing if I go and do a whole language degree and I cannot speak the languages. So definitely becoming fluent, and also getting conversational at Korean and Spanish, being able to write diaries in Korean and Spanish, like a little daily journal thing. This is what happened, this is what I want to happen, and what have you. Also, yeah, so I guess that's the language side. And yeah, I'm going away to these countries and I need to be able to know how to speak. And I don't know what's wrong with me. When I am having to speak, I become so anxious. And my brain is on pause and the words get stuck in my throat and my heart is beating super fast and I can't concentrate. And yeah, so I need to definitely do better with that, especially the speaking part. So definitely gonna have to read more in the language. I read my first book in Spanish, Garcia Marquez, Una Realidad Mágica. So I read that for class. It was like what level is it? A2. So I want to reread that and then probably move up to a B1 or just get a B1. I should just get a B1. Yeah, I'll do that. Just get a B1. Yeah, so becoming better in these languages by speaking, whether that's speaking to Maddie and Heidi, whether also reading in Korean and Spanish, maybe a page a day. Try to maybe, speak every day in the language, whether to Maddie and Heidi or in the mirror. I don't think I'm going to go back to italki right now because that was pricey. Yes, what else is there? Speaking, reading, writing. So maybe writing in my journal, writing a little journal in Korean slash Spanish every day. And what's the fourth tenet of language learning? Reading, writing, speaking, listening. Well, that should be easy, just listening to the language. So maybe listening to at least one song in both languages every day, listening to one podcast in each language every day. Maybe watching an episode of a Korean drama, an episode of a Spanish series every day. You got this and you can do this. The flashcards. Creating those flashcards, going through those flashcards, knowing that vocab, studying that vocab, knowing those grammar points, utilizing those grammar points. All right, languages. In terms of my social life, there have been some changes. Some of my closest friends here I've had to let go because, I won't get into it all here, but I've had to let them go because there was just, I didn't feel like I was being valued as much as I feel like I could be valued. And there were just things that they did that showcased that. And they honestly don't see how they're wrong. Like, I think that's probably when you know you can't get through to someone is when they feel justified and they really don't know what they did wrong, as opposed to someone that was like, damn, I know what I did was wrong, but I'm just gonna lie about it anyways, and not gonna push on this since he's mad, and I'm just not gonna do it again now that I know there's repercussions. No, they just think that I am out here with the diva behavior and the diva antics. They don't see what they did wrong. Yes, they're not going to reach out. They feel justified. They don't know what went wrong. They're not going to reach out or apologize for something that they don't think they did wrong. I am not going to reach out to them because I feel justified in my, I don't want to say anger. I'm not angry anymore, but justified in my stance to just cut them because it just wasn't, things that they were doing just was not sitting well with me. Yeah, and I felt undervalued and I felt taken advantage of. So although some people are saying, you should just have them as your party friends or whatever, which I guess also I'm stubborn, so again, I'm not gonna make the first move, especially since it's been like weeks since this happened. Today is the 30th. Today's the 30th. This girl and her foolishness, her birthday was here. So the Saturday before that. Yeah, it's been 4 weeks because all of this stuff went down on like the 9th of December. It is now the 30th of December. So, I will not be reaching out to them, not even to have them as party friends. But and also I don't need, which leads me to what I'm about to say. I don't need any more temptations as it relates to my overactive, nocturnal, overabundant social life that has held me back. You know, I pay all this money to go to these clubs and to go to the clubs and buy drinks. I spend a lot of time getting ready, although people do, you know, I get my compliments, bitch, on the makeup, I get my compliments on the outfit. So can't say time is wasted there. Or let me not say the time didn't go unappreciated. But spending all the money on drinks and clubs once a week, sometimes more than once a week. Spending the time I take to get ready, and again the time that I'm out there, and the music just don't be hitting. For the most part, the music don't be. I need to be very intoxicated for the music to be hitting. So one, it's kind of a waste of time doing all of this. The time I'm taking to get ready, I could be studying. The time that I could be studying or taking in a podcast, working on my speaking, my listening, working on my skincare, exercising, what the hell have you. I'm out from what time to what time that morning, and you know, like that time could be spent a little more prudently. And it's just also just the same shit over and over. I get ready, I get dressed, I go out. It's like about the same people. I'm with the same people. It's the same fucking mix. The DJs play the same mix over and over. All the DJs have their mix that they stick to for the most part, and there's rarely any change, and it's stagnant. And a lot of the times it's just, I don't know how these DJs are not embarrassed. I don't know, I'll be embarrassed because people know what's coming next sometimes, and they start singing along to the song that's coming next before it even comes on because they know what this song is leading into. Waste of time. And when I lost my wallet, like in November time, November 10th or what have you, when I was out, and after that I was like, you know, I'm not going to go out and get drunk anymore. And I went out. The time after that, I went out and I was like, no, I'm not drinking. What have me a little VK and whatever, what have you. And I was like, I don't want to be here. Some of these people are staying. The music, even when I'm drunk, I'm like, the music never really hitting. But you know, they play music I like and I fucking go off. The music don't really be hitting. They play a song I like and I'm like, you know, yeah, vibe or whatever. And then it's gone and I'm like, ugh. And then, yeah. Then I realize that I am the life of the party and I'm the one that loosens everybody up to like have a good time and to let loose or whatever. So if I'm there like, yeah, whatever, then everybody else is even stiffer than me. And it's like we're all out and none of us is having a good time. Because if I am not the one shining my light, so to speak, everybody wants to act too cool for school. They want to break out of that shell, but it needs to be somebody else to break. So that's why they were all trying to shove a drink down my throat because I'm the life of the party and they need me to radiate my energy so they can radiate their energy. And yeah, just when I was there, I was like, no, I'll take a shot. That's about it, maybe. Thanks. And it was just everybody was stiff. Everybody was barely doing anything, and just the music wasn't hitting. And again, some people was smelly and people are annoying, people are bumping into you. I really want to like, they really have other wanting to fight. I'm really out there like, gonna just bump into the fuck. Yeah, and just what was I gonna say again? Fuck, I missed it. But anyways, yeah, it's not the best experience when you're not drunk. And I don't want to be getting drunk all the time because, again, another thing I need to stop is all the alcohol consumption. Alcohol is not good for your skin, not good for your brain activity, not good for your gut. And literally can't have fun on a night out without alcohol because it's boring as fuck. So when I go out, I will drink. I just need to not drink excessively and get drunk. And if I'm going to drink when I go out, that means I just can't be going out all the time. So I'm hoping maybe once a month, like to go clubbing, like once a month. Because I usually stay till closing. So I'll be like, you know what? I'll go clubbing like once a month. Probably not even that because I don't have no party friends, but knowing me, I'll probably make more. But maybe like once a month. Yeah, still till closing, and yeah. Also, it fucks. That's the other thing. It like fucks up my sleep schedule. Like, I've got a good sleep schedule going, and I'm like, getting very tired at like 10 or 11, which is great. Excuse me, and I'm waking up at like 6 or 7 or 8. Sometimes waking up before my alarm, and then that Friday comes, or that Tuesday, or that Wednesday, and then I go sleep late. Yeah, staying up late, and then the sleep schedule just becomes fucked all over again. It takes forever to get it back together. So yeah, language, alcohol consumption, going out. Yeah, and celibacy. Oh my god, the big one. Celibacy. I'm going to be celibate for all of January, and who knows, maybe I'll stick with it and become like one of my cousins and just be like, well, she's a virgin, but I'll probably just stay celibate to my 30s. Who knows? I'm not wishing that upon myself, no. But I'm going to do the whole month, and that's because we're going to get deep here. Yeah, I definitely have some hoeing ways. Like, I'm hoeing and I have a lot of bodies, and it's like sometimes it's kind of sad when you think about it, because I've had sex with some people that I don't want to have sex with. Like, they're not my type or anything, or like we met up and everything was fine, and they don't speak to me for like months or weeks, and then they come back saying, "Oh, what's up? What you doing? Can I come through?" And I'm like, "Yeah, come through." Even though I found it very disrespectful that you just haven't spoken to me for weeks, for months. Maybe I've been undelivered for some time. And yeah, just I have a real need for intimacy. And I'm just not getting that intimacy. And when I say intimacy, I don't mean sex. I mean like intimacy. And since I don't have like a boyfriend to give that to me, or even like a situationship, I go for the next best thing, which is just, sex. Again, and I can't get it from just one person consistently, so I just go for the what I can get, which is like the one night stands. And if some of these guys want to come back later, then they do. Although sometimes I come with my diva behavior and I'm like, oh, you left me undelivered for months or weeks. I'm not doing this, or we haven't spoken in all this time. No. But anyways, sometimes it does get really low, and I get really lonely. And sometimes I just get bored. Like, sometimes I'm not even horny. I'm just like bored. And I would jump on Grindr trying to look for dick. So yeah, I've got to just leave that behind, because that's just not working. It hasn't been working for me. So let me try the celibacy thing and see how that's going to work for me. Yeah. And then also, like, I really want to have a boyfriend. I've never had a boyfriend before. So, and a lot of people online are talking about, what's the word? Like, manifesting stuff in, and like, basically fasting, but what's the word? Like, giving something up in order to attain something, but like in the spiritual sense, like almost like fasting. Like, you give up something that's like seen as essential to you in order like a sacrifice for like something to come through. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe I can do like a month of celibacy, and of course I chose the longest fucking month, one of the longest months of the year, January. So I don't know, maybe I can manifest a boyfriend by February, just in time for Valentine's Day. But even if that's not the case, just this is like a cleansing that my body needs. Maybe that should be the word of 2024, like cleansing. Way less alcohol consumption. I bought the other day. I bought like oat milk, and I almost bought oats, but I didn't. But I might in the future. I bought like granola and Greek yogurt. So cleansing my body that way. I'm trying to get back on the fruits thing. Hopefully I can get back on this gym schedule. There we go. Another goal I need to get to, getting back on the gym. I used to go to the gym 5 days a week for the first half of 2023. Monday to Friday. And then summer, going back to Cayman, fucked everything up. So yeah, even if it's working out in here, I need to work out 5 days a week, get that body back, and get it better to how it was, even when I liked how it was. Yes, so cleansing from the alcohol, purging myself of people that don't need to be in my life. If I feel disrespected or anything, you're out. Purging myself of the alcohol, purging myself of the men that I let enter into my space, enter into my body. Goodbye. So yes, that's what that would be. I deleted Grindr off my phone. I forgot to delete it off my tablet. Need to do that. And I will be deleting Tinder as well. And yes, and if the focus of attaining a man, the time I waste on Grindr, sometimes it's like I'm on there for like hours, like 2 hours. And sometimes I get someone, sometimes I don't. Either way, it's a waste of fucking time. That time could have been spent going through grammar points, studying vocab, listening to a podcast. So definitely using my time more prudently. Yeah. I set up an Etsy shop. So me and Carlin supposed to be running that together. So hopefully I can put on my entrepreneurial cap and maybe get that off the ground, start making some money from that, and make that something like a viable money-making option. And yes, is there anything else? Journaling. This is an example of like documenting my life. So this is going to be once a week. And I want to do like a mini journal, like every day, like, recap the day in like a page. This is what happened today. This is what I liked. This is what I didn't like. And then like give a rating of the day. I don't know if I'm going to give like a rating of the week, but yeah. So I don't think there's anything else I wish to discuss. I think that's probably it for now. Yeah. So just to recap, I should have been writing this down, but I guess I'll watch this back over. But getting serious about the languages, learning my languages so I can become conversational and I could converse with people in South Korea and Spain. Cleansing myself, whether that be cutting people out of my life. I'm cutting alcohol out of my life. I'm not cutting partying out of my life, but definitely lessening it. Oh, traveling. I want to do more traveling. In 2024, I'm in England. I should be taking advantage of the travel opportunities and just fucking travel to different places in Europe. So yeah, maybe a trip a month is what I'm thinking. Will I have the funds to sustain that? Who knows? I'll probably like a weekend, 3 days, 4 days in different places. And again, if it's solo trips because Saima early in September was like, yeah, just plan it and let me know what's going on, and then I'll jump on you. And I never did plan anything. Me and Tasia, when we tried to plan it, just never fucking worked out. Me and Leah wanted to go to Scotland and it didn't work out. But all of these people all of these people, I've spoken to them and they're like also invigorated. I think after my Spain trip, they're more invigorated now to be like, yeah, I need to travel. Let's try. Yeah, let's do it. So, and after my trip to Spain, yeah, I want to travel and stuff now. Anyways, we're about to reach 25 minutes. I think that should be it for me.